We're just gonna nuke these bastards. And then when we get out of here, I'm gonna use some ethers. Nice. Okay. Restore everybody's hit points. And then use... I didn't mean to use that on Furion, but whatever. It's not like I don't have infinite money, basically. Okay. Don't really need to use Scourge, but I will. Holy and... Nice. Just enough. I don't know why, but it is immensely satisfying to me when I have just enough damage to kill something. Like, I don't find it nearly as satisfying as, like, destroying an enemy in one hit with thousands of extra damage. Somebody got a level up in evasion. It wasn't you, so it was you. And this is the Flare Tome. This battle right here can actually have a Gotos in it. The same guy that we fought earlier. That same boss. In Finn Castle, that's where it was. Yeah, I'm over you. We're just gonna hit your weakness and be done. Now, should I level Flare? Should I level Flare? I mean, I'm gonna teach it to her, but the question is should I level it? I think I am going to level it because all of my elemental magic is strong enough to one-shot everything that is... There we go. That seems good. It has an elemental weakness. One shot or two shot. Close, you know. Whereas Flare is useful in the same sense that Holy is useful, you know? Like, it's got more attack power. So, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the attack powers of the spells are Fire, Ice, Thunder, Scourge, and Drain all have an attack power of 10. Holy has an attack power of 15. Flare has an attack power of 20. And that is, of course, modified by your spirit or intelligence, depending on what spell you're casting. But yeah. So, I mean, Flare is good, but the problem with it is you get it so late in the game. But, like I was saying, you do level up magic to a decent level of competency pretty quickly. So, we've got the rest of this dungeon, which is like 2 or 3 floors. It's 2 floors, I think. And then we've got 1, 2, 3 more dungeons, I want to say. No, we've got 2 dungeons, and we've got 2 more dungeons, and then the final dungeon is like 2 dungeons. So we've got 2 dungeons and a really big dungeon to go to the end of the game. Alright, so that cast Stop, if I remember correctly. Like, if you're going for pure damage, hitting an elemental weakness will still do more damage on a comparable like level of spell versus flare. But if they've got no elemental weakness, then flare beats them out. However, that said, in boss battles or one-on-one battles with big enemies that don't have elemental weaknesses, you're better off casting Berserk. You will contribute more damage by casting Berserk than you will by casting Flare. I've tested this out. Let's see. But we should be able to get Flare up to level 5 or 6 relatively quickly. Like, but what I mean by I've tested this out, so like I fought a boss in the final dungeon. I had everybody. I had Furion attack, Maria cast Flare, Guy cast Holy, and my fourth party member attack as well. Furion did like 200 or 300 points of damage. Maria did like 1,000 points of damage. Guy did like 1,000 points of damage, and my other guy did like 50 or 60 points of damage because, well, you know. So, if I had done that same thing except substituting Berserk for Flare, I'll hit for, like, Furion would hit for like 2,500 points of damage, which is like 1,500 more damage than I did anyway. So, like I said, you contribute more damage by casting Berserk in a boss battle. This guy, however, I'm going to cast Flare on once, and then we're going to do Blink. White dragons are weak to fire. Obviously, they are strong against ice. But I wanted to get that Blink in there to make sure nobody died. Let's see. All the dragons in the game can also drop the ultimate spear. I've never won one from them, though. So, but, like, it's not first-hand knowledge. I've just seen it written down that they drop the ultimate spear, you know? Boom! Still hear them fireworks going off. I'm not a curmudgeon. I won't begrudge some people their fireworks on New Year's Eve. I used to live in town. Actually, right now I'm in the city limits of the small town that I live in. But, like, I lived in a bigger town. Had about 40,000 people in it. I'd call that like a mid-sized town. And, like, we lived, like, right next to downtown. And there was these people who would always, like, there was an empty parking lot right next to my house. And they would always just pop all kinds of fireworks. And we were just constantly afraid that they were going to burn our house down. To, like, you have kids out there with Roman candles shooting at our house with them. To get out there and yell at kids who are just trying to enjoy themselves because they're unintentionally, and they weren't doing it on purpose. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. But I mean, you can't have them burn down your house. So anyway, this door right here, the other three are monster closets. No more bosses, and we're at the end of the dungeon, I think. Yes. Yes, we are. I don't know what Maria's doing there. And apparently, Minwu knows the Kamehameha Wave. Maybe that's Gallic Gun or Final Flash, though. That's more of a Final Flash. Honestly. Especially since, you know, now he's dead. Spoilers for 20 seconds into the future, but Minwu dies. In case you haven't gotten the theme of Soul of Rebirth, everybody that joins your party in it is dead. So now we have Ultima. So the thing that I did not know about this, I guess I've just never ever grabbed the Ultima Tome first, was there are... Let me see here. As soon as it lets me get control. There are these little orbs here. And each one gives you plus 10 to a stat. It's random who gets the stat upgrade. So let's kind of look at everybody's stats here. 54. I want that to go to Firion. And it did! Awesome. But if you pick up the Ultima Tome, these orbs disappear. And I didn't know that! So I got to the top of this dungeon and I went ahead, I'll go ahead and pick up the Ultima Tome first, because I was talking about it. I think I canceled that. Anyway, I was talking about how it's bugged in the NES version. Who got that? You didn't get it. I think you got it. Yeah, you got it, because you were 10 points ahead of her. And you've both got... No. Yeah. No, you didn't get it. You must have gotten it. So we're just going to do this until the right person gets it. You know, 10 free stat points is pretty good. If I can, I want Rickard. It doesn't really matter to me who gets the stamina upgrade, but I think Rickard would probably be the best person to get it. Since I've basically got enough HP to beat the game with right now. Alright, so let's see who got it. I should have saved and then loaded this file that way. Alright, so this one is Spirit. Yeah, Rickard got it. You didn't get it. You got it. Good. Yeah, good, good, good. Also, let's put this on. Black robe. Oh, there's not a stamina one. It's strength, intellect, spirit, and agility. And I want Firion to get the agility. This one is probably intellect. So you've got 10 intellect, 53, 10, and 16. Good, she got it. I'm not sure about the rules, like, about what they do here. It seems to me that they bestow it upon the right person most of the time. I've never had to reset more than twice to get it on the right person. I have no idea who that went on. I should have checked everybody's agility before I did that. Oh well.